So let me
Hey,
start
don't let
telling
this
you.
segment mess our marriage up.
Yeah, you got to understand she's not going to be speaking on none of that because her whole thing is to hide her past.
We've all heard the rumors about the celebrity skeletons in Hollywood's closet. Well, we're here to tell you that we've uncovered a bombshell. Get ready to be astounded. It's no secret that music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is one of the most successful entertainers in the world. He's known for his hit songs that have topped the charts for many years. But did you know that he has a surprising connection to one of the most famous women in the world? Marjorie, Steve Harvey's wife?
So yeah, Marjorie, I guess she did what she felt as though she had to do. I think she sold her soul to the devil.
But hang on to your hats. This is not your typical celebrity rumor. In the 90s, Marjorie was on the brink of going to jail for substance-related offenses. And guess who came to her rescue? Diddy himself. According to reports, after a thorough inspection of Diddy's home, it was discovered. Wait, it gets even juicier. According to sources, Marjorie expressed her appreciation to Dee in a private moment. Steve Harvey may need some serious counseling after this bombshell dropped. But hold on, folks, because the drama doesn't end there. According to recent whisperers, Diddy may have been working with Marjorie until recently. Do you believe it? As we continue to dig deeper into the mysterious world of celebrity connections and shady dealings, it's becoming increasingly clear that secrets are currency in Tinseltown and scandal lurks around every corner. Stay tuned as we reveal more dirt on stars you may have thought you knew, but that's just the beginning. We're diving deep into the world of celebrity scandal, and don't touch that dial because you won't want to skip a single jaw-dropping moment of this saga. Just when you thought you couldn't hear any more scandal in Marjorie's life, buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the early years of her life, where drama seemed to be a constant companion. Before she was walking the red carpet and jetting off to the sun-kissed shores with Steve Harvey, there were plenty of messy relationships, some of which ended in legal trouble. Let's take a look back to the 1990s, when Marjorie got tangled up in the world of drug lords and illegal activities. In her first marriage to Jim Townsend, she was caught up in a substance scandal that destroyed the foundation of her life. Townsend, a well-known substance trafficker, ran a drug trafficking ring that moved drugs between Houston and Memphis. The couple had 2 children, Morgan and Jason, who Steve would later adopt. Their marriage was plagued by Townsend's criminal activities.
Oh, God, let's hope.
But Marjorie's relationship with Townsend wasn't just a marriage. It was a criminal relationship. According to reports, she was under criminal investigation while she was married to Townsend. She was under imminent threat of imprisonment for being involved in his illegal activities. But in the end, it was Townsend who got caught. He was sentenced to life in prison for trying to buy 40 kilos worth of substances. Fortunately for Marjorie, she didn't get convicted. She was only a witness in the case, not a defendant. If you think this ends there, you're wrong. After Marjorie divorced Townsend, she got involved with another member of the underworld, Donald Woods. Wood is rumored to be a cousin of Townsend's. He was also involved in the substance trade. Woods added a whole new level of complication to Marjorie's life. While the specifics of their marriage remain a mystery, it's evident that Marjorie's background was anything but ordinary.
Stop right there. That's a good point.
Oh, you heard that too?
Yeah, listen, this is what went down.
Okay.
Now, in the present day, Marjorie has become a socialite and a philanthropist. She stands by Steve Harvey as they walk down the red carpet in Hollywood. But as the old adage goes, you can get rid of the girl, but not the drama. Marjorie's past continues to shadow her present. Rumors and gossip swirl about her connections to the criminal world. But let's dig deeper into the grace of Marjorie. Recent insider information has thrown cold water on what we already knew about her wild ride. It turns out that Marjorie wasn't just lucky to avoid prosecution. She had a personal guardian angel, and it was none other than the infamous Sean Diddy.
Say that. You shouldn't feel guilty for anything.
According to sources close to the case, Marjorie was more than just a friend of Diddy's in the early 90s. They met at one of his legendary Suarez clubs, sparking a friendship or maybe something more. When Marjorie was facing prosecution, it was alleged that Diddy used his connections and influence to save her from the full weight of the law. Now, let's move on to the latest rumors that are spreading like wildfire. There are allegations, though unsubstantiated, that Diddy asked for something in exchange for Marjorie's help. He used assets left and right, so it may have been her only option. But considering they were already close prior to this incident, everything fits together.
With very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras.
But here's where things get interesting. According to Diddy reports, during a recent inspection of Diddy's home, investigators found evidence suggesting that Diddy had been communicating with Marjorie on and off for years. Is it possible that their relationship is more complicated than we think? Or could there be a simpler explanation for their ongoing contact? Let's take a closer look at Diddy in 1991, right around Marjorie's legal troubles. At the time, Diddy was on the rise in the music world, but there were allegations surrounding him that suggested a dark side to his personality. Just from this, Ara painted a picture of a volatile environment. Diddy himself acknowledged the war brewing between East Coast rap factions.
He portrayed me like I'm a gangster, which is just not the case.
Diddy told ES magazine in an interview that the stress and danger of the early days were unbelievable, and that the rivalry between LA and NY was very intense at the time. It was a time where loyalty to certain groups and people could have serious consequences, both in terms of career and personal life. Diddy's connections and involvement in this time have been scrutinized. One of the most notable incidents that has come to light is Diddy being accused of intoxicating and assaulting a woman in 1991. Diddy denies the allegations in the lawsuit filed by a woman named Jimmy Dickerson Neal. According to the suit, Diddy sexually attacked the woman after a date in Harlem.
The issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who...
While the allegations paint a troubling portrait of Diddy's behavior during this stormy phase of his career, perhaps the most disturbing story stems from a 1991 Harlem basketball charity event that Diddy co-hosted.
Then in 1991, there was the Heavy D and Puff Daddy celebrity basketball game.
City College tragedy.
For a soul who was full to the brim, the event descended into chaos as a panicked crowd searched for a way forward. 9 people lost their lives and hundreds were injured. This tragic event, similar to the recent events in the astral world, illustrates the potential ramifications of proper crowd and event management.
Way of pulling people in, trying to get them. It was bananas. I pulled friends through it.
The similarities between these events, as well as the current allegations surrounding Diddy, raised disturbing questions about his history and the culture that surrounds him. Diddy has risen to great heights as an artist and an entrepreneur, but the dark shadows of his past still linger. As we uncover more of Diddy's past, it's clear that there's more to the story. Diddy's history with Marjorie, along with his own shady past, paints a complicated picture of a man who's been at the center of controversy and scandal throughout his life. But what does this all mean for Diddy today? Is Diddy still wrapped up in the shadows of his past, shrouded in secrets and deceit, or has he moved on from his turbulent past? We'll have to wait and see as we uncover more of the truth behind these headlines and dive deeper into the world of celebrity gossip. In the meantime, let's take a look at the latest rumors surrounding Diddy, including the possibility of arrest, RICO Act, and a possible life sentence. If you thought the Diddy Marjorie Harvey drama couldn't get any worse, brace yourself because we're about to embark on a roller coaster ride of speculation and a possible scandal. As you may or may not be aware, this past week, the DOS executed a series of raids at 2 of Diddy's Miami and Los Angeles residences.
Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Field Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs.
The raids come on the heels of Kessie's sexual abuse lawsuit against Diddy. Reports indicate that the SDY's investigation could spell disaster for the music mogul. The SDNY doesn't mess around. When they target a high-profile figure, they're serious. And it looks like they've uncovered something significant in their Diddy investigation that could implicate him in something far more nefarious than your average celebrity scandal. Rumors are circulating that sex trafficking could be at play, echoing the allegations Kessie made against Diddy in her lawsuit. But wait, there's more. Talk of racketeering could open the floodgates for a RICO case. For those who don't know, the act of racketeering influenced and corrupt organization is no joke. It's the legal equivalent of putting a pin in a ball and chain and watching everything go up in smoke.
There is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
A RICO case isn't just about bringing one person to justice for one offense. It's about bringing down a criminal empire. And if Science Team is building a RICO versus Diddy case, we're in for a world of shock and awe. Think about the ripple effect. Think about the names that will be added to this tidal wave of legal fallout. We've already heard rumors of Prince Harry's involvement just because he once hung out at a party with Diddy. But wait, there's more. With Diddy's vast network of connections and commercial interests, the ripple effect could be felt across the entire celebrity community like an earthquake. Are you ready for another installment in this captivating story? Leave a comment below and tell us what you think about the ongoing trauma between Diddy and Marjorie. Are they still wrapped up in a web of mystery, or have they moved past their turbulent pasts? What do you think about the latest news surrounding Diddy's possible arrests and involvement in Rico's case? Your opinion matters, so let's hear it. Until then, keep your eyes open and your gossip radar ready.